Okay. So this is a question for anybody out there who's gone through, I guess, I want to say maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I've been told by different people that I was probably born already awakened, because I can remember things. I don't want to say like I can remember being in the womb, but I can remember things as early as like 2.5, 4 months. I remember the first time I saw color. It was red. I remember when my mother tried to put honey on a pacifier to soothe me, and as soon as the honey was gone and I could taste the nasty rubber again, and there's like different things like that I can remember, right, from a very small age. I don't know if it's true or not, but anyways, this last year, as I really tried to become more self-aware, and between trauma healing and mindfulness and really focusing honestly on becoming the embodiment of unconditional love, because the whole goal for me when this all started last year, and by the way, I have to give credit again. I used to be a part of this community. I only stepped away because I want to build my own and I don't want to mooch off of his, but I was part of this community, this high vibe tribe with Aaron Doughty, and his videos on letting go, and anyways, he's got great videos, and I really needed his videos when I first started this last year, because I needed to connect the science that I'd been learning in school, my psychology courses, to the spiritual aspects that I knew in my heart to be true, and I really needed, to kind of mesh them together and see how they worked. And his videos like changed everything for me. Now, I didn't do his programs because I was also in trauma therapy, and I think I progressed a lot faster than maybe somebody who didn't have a trauma therapist. Like, let's be real, that was extremely helpful for me, right? So a lot of the work I was already in the process of doing, and so I didn't do his program, but I did find that process of letting go and the process of the connection in his community, it showed me the importance of the connecting with other people. It showed me the importance that without these relationships, I would not have understood how to treat myself better, right? Because it was watching how people were interacting with each other, it was watching how they supported each other. All of those moments showed me all the places I wasn't doing that for myself. So being in a community is great, and if you are at the beginning of a journey and you are more analytical, you're more scientific, you don't necessarily dive deep into the esoteric, hit up Aaron Doughty's videos on letting go and listen. Like, I mean, he does have some esoteric ideas too, of course, but it was a really great linear way for me to process it and then connect it and do my own thing with it. But it helped a lot. So definitely I'd recommend that. Because my stuff, even though I will have in my program that I'm creating, I will have a lot of basic steps that are repeatable and adaptable and adjustable to whatever you like, to help you learn to become self-aware and to get out of survival mode. My program is more about, for those who want to go inwards, connect to themselves, their higher selves, and learn truly from themselves what their path is going to be. So I'm going to help you find your own path. Because for me, when I was doing Aaron Doughty's videos and doing the steps in his letting go videos and stuff like that, the one thing that made me realize why maybe his programs weren't going to be something I needed was because the more I focused on what naturally felt good, helped me level up, helped me move forward, the more I realized I had to kind of just let go and surrender to it and let it be whatever it was going to be. There was going to be no rules for it. There was going to be no plan for it. Some days I was doing this kind of meditation. The other days I was doing that kind of meditation. One day I felt like doing breath work. The other day I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's path is unique, and we need to know that. Now, my question though is, sorry, that was a lot just to come up to this question. If you're still around, hopefully maybe you have an answer for me. Each time I do these level ups and I reach this point where I feel like I've integrated a new part of myself, or I've let go of an old part and integrated something like a new belief or a new self-concept, I go through these like purge stages, right? It's almost like in a video game, you know how when the main character levels up and then they purge, and sometimes they in the stories, if you listen to the lit RPGs, they often have to like eliminate all the goo and stuff and garbage out of their system so that they can level up and have more pure energy coursing through them. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so yeah, I feel like that's what happens every time I integrate something new or overcome a limiting belief and find a new one to replace it. And I've been the last, I want to say 3 or 4 days, I let something go a few days ago that was holding me back, a belief, a concept, an idea I just could not get out of my head that things would have to flow a certain way. I finally let that go because I had to realize the reason why I was holding on to it was because I couldn't imagine that there could possibly be something better out there for me, or that I deserved something better. I know now I do. And I know now, the reason why my favorite quote from Bernard Shaw was, the unreasonable man adapts the world to himself. Thus, the progress of the world or society, I forget the exact wording, you look it up, depends on the unreasonable man. Because if we are always reasonable, if we're not willing to imagine the unimaginable, if we're not willing to, and sometimes you can't imagine it, sometimes you just have to focus on what it would feel like to have something even more amazing. And so I go into fantasy land with these fantastical ideas. So I know, the fantasy itself isn't going to come to reality in the exact way I'm imagining it, because it's a fantasy. But I know that something as equally incredible, and maybe more incredible, but with the equal feeling that I'm getting from the fantasy, will occur. Because it's the feeling you want to focus on and give energy to and embody in order to make it real. It doesn't have to be these specific details. So anyways, I was holding on to an idea and a concept, and I had to let it go. So then I've been spending the last 2-3 days, honestly, I feel like I want to say accepting. I don't even want to say it's like I'm building it or creating. It's more like I'm accepting what I'm really meant to become, or what I'm really meant to do, or, and my confidence is soaring because I did that. But my physical body is once again going through changes. My skin does these weird things. I actually went and got these beautiful ladies to do some heat and light treatment on my face yesterday, because it was just, my psoriasis was going bananas. I don't know if anyone's had psoriasis or bad eczema, but you get these super dry patches. I always get them under my eyes and around the side of my face and on my jawline. So, and they get really dry, and they're really irritating. You want to scratch your own skin off. And then if you moisturize too much, sometimes I don't know. That's a battle with psoriasis sometimes. It's honestly just me adapting. I came from Ontario, Canada, where it was very humid, and now I'm in Alberta, Canada, which is extremely dry. So I'm adapting. I also am changing my diet to accommodate my skin. It does not like the dry weather. I think I was meant to live in the jungle. Can I move somewhere warm, please, forever? Anyways, the point was, my question is, has anyone else had that? Does it ever stop? There was a period of time there where last year, my toenails, I almost lost my baby toenails, and they regrew. They regrew healthier, cleaner looking, better looking. Everything seems to and I had all my skin shed off my feet and new skin grow. My feet look a lot younger. It's really weird. And so I feel like my face is doing that now, and it's just, physically my body changes, and even my muscles. It's like I've been working out and I haven't been working out, and it's just really strange. Does anyone else have that after they level up or integrate or whatever you want to call it? Do you find your body physically starts to change? I mean, I have been using the mantra, I grow younger every day, for a while now, so maybe that's part of it. Magic. Magic is real. We just don't know it. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. That's my question for everybody.